Welcome back. So this video is in response to a comment that was made on a review that I did of the GP100 7-shot revolver. And if you haven't seen that, I'll put a link up at the end of the video if you want to see that review. But this comment comes in from Jack. He says, I am considering buying this 7-shot model, but I have seen some online posts and videos about ammo in the 7-shot model binding up because the rims of the ammo touch and can get caught up and stuck. Have you heard anything about that? Now honestly, I hadn't heard anything about that, but I did some research and I did find 2 or 3 videos, but honestly they were pretty old videos. They were like 7 years old, and I don't know if that's an old problem. That's not to say that it still doesn't exist, but from the videos that I watched, the guy that said he was having issues with the ammo getting bound up, stuck in the cylinder, and we'll take a look here in a second, show you exactly what he was talking about. But he eventually kind of reduced it down to it being the ammo, because he tried 4 or 5 different types of ammo and it worked fine. Although that is pretty strange. I think the ammo that he was using was Blazer something or other, I forget. But we'll take a look. To be honest, I've had no such problems with my Ruger GP100. But we'll go ahead and take a look, and we'll see what we can see here.
So just so you know, I have not cleaned this gun the last 3 range trips. I know, shame on me. You really ought to clean nickel-plated stainless steel every range trip. But well, the problem the guy was describing, let's see, how are you best going to see this? He was showing in his video that he was having a hard time. He could get 6 rounds in, but when he came to the 7th round, all of a sudden the 7th wouldn't fit. Now, as you can see, that's no problem here. Now I'm using 38 Special Federal American Eagle 130 grain. As you can see, these fit fine. I mean, they lock in just fine. And also, they practically fall out without even having to hit the ejector rod. So, no such issue there. And I don't know, maybe somebody else can shed some light. Maybe that's something Ruger fixed, but it sounds to me like it was the guy's ammo. For whatever reason, that is kind of strange. You'd think that the head stamps would be kind of all up to spec, right? But who knows? Now this is Winchester Defense Jacketed Hollow Point 110 grain 357 Magnum. Let's see if these go in. I mean, they're flying, right? And this is a dirty gun, right? Okay, they all fit. And again, it locks just fine. And they eject just fine. And when I'm out shooting, I haven't had issues like that, to be honest. Now, another issue that I've heard people talk about is not being able to go from 38 Special to 357 Magnum. Now, I'm not going to go through the details of why that is. Seems like there's plenty of videos of that out there all of a sudden. But basically, in my opinion, you're not going to get that problem unless your gun is so dirty that you can't drop the rounds in. Then it starts to become an issue. And we're empty. Dry firing in double action. Single action. Okay, there was a little bit on one of those hammer pulls, but that might just be because I've done 3 range trips without cleaning the gun. But when actually operating this gun, I've never had a binding issue. But I have a really good idea. Let's go do some plinking.
Well, it's windy and overcast in North Dakota. Big surprise, right? Well, I did a little bit of plinking on the review, but I figured I'd do a couple more here with the GP100 just to see if I've improved. Who knows, maybe I got worse. All right, I'm doing 38 special at about 10 yards, single action. We'll just warm up on some steel. That they eject right out of there. All right, that was single action. I'm gonna go ahead and try some double action. 38 special, 10 yards. Not quite as tight with the double action, and I pulled one of those. And look at that. Again, eject just fine. 38 special, 10 yards, paper targets. Single action on the left, double action on the right. .357 Magnum, 110 grain, single action. Look at that, they almost fall out without me even hitting the ejector rod. .357 Magnum, double action. Oh boy. Pulled quite a few of those, but we're still ejecting just fine. That's the important thing, right? Well, I'm gonna have to try to redeem myself after that last round. All right, we'll do some single action again. Try to get the feel back. I totally redeemed myself.
And totally redeem yourself!
Yep, no binding, no locking up. 357 double action. Dang it, anyhow, now it looks like I totally unredeemed myself. Now, as you guys can clearly see, I was attempting to write the number 17 with these two targets. Here, that is a picture of the constellation Orion, in case you didn't know. And that one, well, I don't really have a good excuse for that one. Thanks for watching the video. See you on the next one. Huh?